throat was closing during.
Okay, hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and maybe we can do it right this time. Check. Yes! Yes! Look at the clock tick! Ha 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 ha! St. Crispin's Day, 1969, go brrrr! Ha ha ha! Nice. Okay, so, let's just jump into it. You know, people can watch this back on the live stream, or they can rewind it or whatever. To review. We're at negative 49% stability. We're at negative 115 political power. And we're doing atomic research at the moment. Now, we got a lot of events here that I don't particularly know what they do. Sacrificial lambs is going to hurt our poverty rate. Well, why would we do that? Industry instead will work and it'll cost us $5 million US. That's nothing! That's not even a point. We're not even going to see it change. Let's see, we got the High Priest, Righteous Cleansing. I think what we're going to do in the meantime is, minority protections under Perrin's Light. Where's the thing that's also going to, yeah, decrease scoring time? Okay, so we're going to probably go for national patriotism once we're done with the atomic stuff. We're going to do this first, just because don't know what the other events do. But I would like to, why am I paused? I would like to, you know, core everything before I actually end this series. So as I was saying before, we're going to shoot for an hour-long stream. I cannot guarantee anything longer than that. Sorry, folks. That's just the way it be. Okay, so we've got our various tank divisions training. These guys are done. Right? Yeah, even the ones down here. Nice. Okay. Let's put you all on the border here with the Serbian Workers' Federation, who is currently defeating the Divine Mandate. So that's a thing. Thank you very much, Franchan. Thank you very much. I do deserve congratulations for having and functioning things. What do we got here? We have no enemy cipher currently being decrypted. Let's do that over here to the Serbians, I guess. You also keep working on this stuff. Okay, in terms of decisions, yeah, we can't, there's not going to be any military intervention anytime soon because we're going to need political power for those sorts of things. Yeah, all those minus 0.15s are just killer. It's fun, though, kind of digging a hole. Let's see, can you check the African Reichstag tree? It's basically turning Africa into gamerland. Oh, I love games! Holy crap! Africa forevermore. Cleansing, repression. Empty the cities, empty the countrysides, empty the continent. The local situation will improve. Great Purge. There's a Grim Reaper there. I'm sure these are all very nice things that are happening. Hello, Franco. Hey people, what have you got for Christmas? I got myself the first volume of James Holland's War in the West, 1939 to 1941. Was there even really much of a war in the West in 39? I guess if you consider the Western no, it's not even the Western Hemisphere. Yeah, Europe's still in the Eastern Hemisphere. Yeah, I don't... Because after Poland drops, not a whole lot really going on before the invasion of the Scandinavian region. 42 more days of just this sinking deeper and deeper into the hole. Negative 54% stability right now. Brotherhood needs blood. Oh, we'll get it. We will get the blood. The blood will be gotten. Rite of Ascension! Look at that. Now we actually can't track our manpower anymore. That's the beautiful world we live in. Yeah, there are a lot of good stories among the warlords. That's kind of what I like the most about... That's why I'll probably keep playing all the various warlords, even though I'm just uniting Russia over and over again. That's fine. Not those types of games, CHG. What are they playing? Are they playing like Nintendo games, or are they Sony games, or Microsoft games? Just kidding. There's no Microsoft exclusives. And it's just, oh, that was a cheap shot. I'm kidding. I have no idea what's exclusive these days. Yeah, Yemen is beating Saudi Arabia right now. A lot of Yemenis could probably watch this and jack off right now. Kyrgyzstan. Okay, cool. So my 40 widths are done. Actually, no, they're not 40 widths at all, though. Or they're close to being. Nearly there. They've got all the tanks they need, at least. Yes, yes. Based Yemen indeed, Crane. French says, happy to say that I helped add the African devastation mechanic and super event in the mod. Almost makes Tabby look like a soft something, TBH. Crane, I was gonna ask, is your name a reference to the Zombies song from Kino der Toten? No one can... I'm usually not into that style of metal, but I guess it's because I was fighting zombies whenever I would hear it. It was pretty hype, you know, the no one can see me and I've lost all feeling and I know I won't die alone. I'll stop you from breathing and know you're deceiving and this house is not my home. Yeah, that was a great game. Black Ops, even if you didn't like, you know, if you're not an FPS kind of guy, it's it was good stuff. Let's see, just out of curiosity, what's that game cost these days on Steam? You know, what with it being frickin' 10 years old now. Not on sale. Not on sale. Of course, why would it be? What bastards. It's a good game, but put it on sale. Freaking hell. No, but it's a based song. Okay, it's not based on that. Yeah. Yeah, the Call of Duty Zombies soundtracks were fun. Good, it's a good soundtrack. Of course, it's got Eminem, the Eminem song with Pink. Well, Eminem and Pink have done 2 songs together. Yeah, freaking, that's the one where Eminem, girl, shake that ass like a donkey with Parkinson's, make like Michael J is in your drawer, Michael J. Fox is in your drawers. There we go. And then a couple years later, they did Here Comes the Weekend on Pink's The Truth About Love album, which is a good album. It's very long. It's pretty much a double album. Replace the C with a K. Okay. In the U.S., you can either give medicines and industrial age to the Arabs or guns to the Euro settlers. It's obvious who the AI would choose. Yeah. Miss World of War Zombies. Yeah, that was good too. You know, a little simpler, but nothing wrong with that. Sometimes things can get a little too complicated, at least for me. Now, the thing is, speaking of Eminem, so that song Won't Back Down that was in Zombies, it's also in his album Recovery. And also on that album is the song Love the Way You Lie, which was huge. That came out when I was in high school. And, hold on a sec. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, anyway, so Love the Way You Lie was this song that was a huge hit because Rihanna was exploding at the time, and of course Eminem's always dropping super hot fire. And the thing was, I could not believe how popular that song was with girls. Hold on a second. Leg infantry or gloss when moving. Ooh, I really like that one. Yeah, conversion costs, who cares? Yeah, we're gonna do strategic cycles. Um, okay, hey there, Bomber Monkey. Hey, Bomber Monkey, look at what you've done. 12 days still of integration to go, and we're at 100 minus 173 political power. 174 make that, and the minus 62 stability. Anyway, so for those of you who've never heard the song "Love the Way You Lie," the chorus goes, and I'm not gonna sing it, but it just goes, "Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Well, that's all right." And this is sung by a woman. This is sung by Rihanna. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Well, that's all right, because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. Well, that's all right, because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie. And then Eminem is just... it's just him basically... Okay, you know, I'll just jump to the end of the song, because it's just talking about how this abusive relationship he's in, and he's trying to apologize for hitting the girl, but... it's just classic abuser lyrics, where it goes, so like the last verse goes, now I know we said, oh, the Piazza Fontan means, at dawn it is not just night that dies, it is man and his becoming, and the warm blood staining the pavement is a world that is just starting, hot autumn ends. Woo! Sounds crazy. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be playing for a while, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, so Eminem goes in the last verse, and I'm not gonna try to rap like Eminem, but he goes, now I know we said some things, did things we didn't mean, that we fall back into the same pattern, same routine, but your temper's just as bad as mine is, you're the same as me, when it comes to love, you're just as blinded, baby. Come back, it wasn't you, baby, it was me. Maybe our relationship isn't as crazy as it seems. Maybe that's what happens when a tornado meets a volcano. Incidentally, that line is ripped from Les Miserables. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but I remember that line being in Les Miserables when describing part of the Battle of Waterloo. Anyway, all I know is I love you too much to walk away, though. Come inside, pick your bags off the sidewalk. Don't you hear sincerity in my voice when I talk? Told you this is my fault. Look me in the eyeball. Next time I'm pissed, I'll aim my fist at the drywall. Next time, there won't be no next time. I apologize, even though I know it's lies. I'm tired of the games. I just want her back. I know I'm a liar. If she ever tries to fucking leave again, I'ma tie her to the bed and set this house on fire. And the women loved that song. It was I couldn't believe it. But I think it was just a classic case. You know, it's teenage girls. They're not, and teenage boys do it too. You know, they're just not listening to the lyrics. They're just like, I don't know. I just heard Rihanna sing, and the piano was cool. Gosh, every friggin' piano player in the school was learning that song. You know, the chorus, "They're gonna stand there and watch me burn." Void says, didn't realize it was poetry night. Well, you missed the concert earlier. Maybe I could read some poetry to kill some time, because that's basically what we're just doing right now, is killing time while we do the focuses, and then I'm gonna have to get my freaking political power and stability up. You know what? Oh, you're underdressed for poetry night, Void. Are you kidding me? God damn. Hey there, Jonas. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a poetry book. Okay, got my big thick book of my favorite poets' work. That would be Alfred Lord Tennyson, for those of you who didn't know. Hold on a second. We got some free military factories here. Are we short on anything? I think I'm... oh, yes, we are. We are definitely short on tanks. Wait, is that tanks or the IFV? T-64. Yeah, we need more of the battle tanks. Battle! Oh my gosh, where did we get all those? Oh, it's because everything just cored. Yes. Okay, freaking hallelujah. So now we're getting almost a full political PowerPoint a day. It's going to take freaking forever to get this out. Anyway, let me get the case open. Whoops. Okay, what do I want to read today? What should we read? Because this isn't all of his books. These are like selected ones. Something like kind of maybe ancient Greek, something. Oh, I know. I know just the thing. We'll start with the short one, because we're going to hopefully head east in today's episode, or at least be just about to. It's going to take us a little while to dig ourselves out of this hole. Why are we not... Oh, whoops. Oh, I wasn't hitting play. Dang it. Alright, so this is a short Alfred Lord Tennyson poem. This is called Move Eastward, Happy Earth, and Leave. Move eastward, happy earth, and leave yon orange sunset waning slow. From fringes of the faded eve, O happy planet, eastward go. Till over thy dark shoulder glow thy silver sister world, and rise to glass herself in dewy eyes that watch me from the glen below. Ah, bear me with thee smoothly borne, dip forward under starry light, and move me to my marriage morn, and round again to happy night. The end. Okay, cool. Blessed industry time. Unrivaled prosperity of our ancestors, and a bunch of other bull. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? Maybe something... Is there anything Christmassy in here? Maybe something from the Princess. Oh, I know. Obviously, because we're here at the end of the year. So this one is called Song, parentheses, a spirit haunts the year's last hours. A spirit haunts the year's last hours, dwelling amid these yellowing bowers. To himself he talks, for at eventide, listening earnestly. At his work you may hear him sob and sigh. In the walks, earthward he boweth the heavy stalks of the mouldering flowers. Heavily hangs the broad sunflower. Over its grave, the earth so chilly. Heavily hangs the hollyhock. Heavily hangs the tiger lily. The air is damp and hushed and close, as a sick man's room when he taketh repose, an hour before death. My very heart faints, and my whole soul grieves at the moist rich smell of the rotting leaves, and of the breath of the fading edges of box beneath, and the year's last rose. Heavily hangs the broad sunflower over its grave, in the earth so chilly. Heavily hangs the hollyhock, heavily hangs the tiger lily. Okay. What is going on here? Are we going to cross over into the 20th of January or what? There it is. I just thought, don't give me no problems now. Bin Laden has landed. Nani? Bin Laden? Westernizing nation. I think Oh, did I misspell Hyperborea? Is there a typo in the title? Oh, yep. There we go. Fixed it. Oh, just in time for the blessed industry to be done. So, we're going to do this trial of redemption thing. Awaiting death. Beg for mercy. Petition us for release must face the trials of redemption, a series of challenges to weed out the disingenuous and weak from those deserving to be released as Hyperborean Aryans. Their sacrifice will be great, but their reward, salvation. And salvation, salvation, salvation is free, as they say. What do I want to read here? From the Idylls of the King. Nah, none of the King Arthur stuff. Let's save that for Crusader Kings 2 stuff. to Virgil. Oh, I'll read a Tennessee poem that you all may know, but maybe you don't know it's specifically him, but I think you're going to like it. Again, I don't know. It is a little bit longer than people think. Alright, that's done. But we got to kill some time. Behold, the charge of the Light Brigade! Half a league, half a league, half a league onward, all in the valley of death rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade, charge for the guns, he said. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade, was there a man dismayed? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered. Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon in front of them, volleyed and thundered. Stormed at with shot and shell, boldly they rode, and well, into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell, rode the 600. Flashed all their sabers bare, flashed as they turned in air, sabering the gunners there, charging an army while all the world wondered, plunged in the battery smoke, right through the line they broke. Cossack and Russian reeled from the saber stroke, shattered and sundered, then they rode back, but not the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon behind them, volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell. They that had fought so well came through the jaws of death, back from the mouth of hell, all that was left of them, left of 600. When can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made. All the world wondered, honor the charge they made. Honor the Light Brigade, noble 600. Alright. Okay, so that's the whole poem. Two cosmic forces. In our universe, there are two human forces that compete. One is, of course, the spirit and will of the true Aryan people, we Boreal Rus, who have for millennia fought the other creeping plague that affects our Jews. They are, of course, the eternal Jew. Only by our enlightenment can we save ourselves. Only with knowledge can we protect ourselves from the ever-present creeping presence. Let's see. We must play pagan Slavic war drums. Make Pyrrhus proud! I don't know what is going on with this war in the east, but I guess I'm sort of okay with them just grinding each other down. Is somebody calling me? Hold on a sec, my phone's going off. BRB. It was just an alarm. Okay. So I hope everybody has been having a happy holiday, as they say. Be it Festivus or, Hanukkah's already passed, but, Christmas, whatever. Okay. I really want to try to at least finish this tree today. Okay, we're getting almost a political PowerPoint a day. I get called a lot. Yeah, it does seem like it. I swear, they just wait for me to stream. Who vored Omsk again? That is just a really cursed way to put it. Meanwhile, Hyperborea is dropping diss tracks. So, we're getting 4/5 of a political PowerPoint every day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably how many we would need to just get to neutral. So yeah, I think the way it'll work out is once we get to Under Perrin's Light. Yeah, around when we're getting to Under Perrin's Light, that's when we're going to be able to maybe do the intervention in Kazakhstan. Svedrelosk. What is going on in the rest of the world? We're also trying to keep an eye out for if the nukes get deployed to Iceland, right? Because if that happens, we're doomed. A broken hero. Okay, let's see. Alex was awoken by a firing squad. He remembered a village, a patrol car, and a shovel. His spirit was dying. He was dragged to the center of camp along with 1,000 other degenerates. Man pointed a gun at Alex, ordered him to run 10 miles on the track lest he go to knifing him. 1,000 Slavs became 100 walking dead. They envied failures. Failure to pray, to achieve Aryan devotion, to appreciate the high priest's justice. Alex had gotten used to beatings too. 30 lashes for dissidents, 1,000 for conspirators. Let's see. He was told to run across 20 feet of burning coals, the final task to be considered worthy of serving in Aryan infantry. He witnessed many men fall, scream, burn, and die. On his turn, he flew. Even thunder in the distance could not silence the priest. An unending lecture of defending the Aryan race. As Alex passed the test, he could only hear the shouting of the priest, of race until past and present became one, until his body could last no more, until he smiled and remembered, I defend the Aryan race. So that's going to decrease our coring time, which doesn't matter anymore, but it will later when I want to do it in the eastern areas. Oh, nice. So then we're actually going to get even more stuff. So those are, I guess, the trials of redemption or whatever. TNO can cure Yeltsin's incompetence, but not his alcoholism. You can hear him drinking booze with bureaucrats and businessmen. No matter the timeline, Yeltsin will drink himself to death. I think I once saw a clip. What was it? One of those comedy late night shows. It might have been The Daily Show, but they were doing a thing in Russia, and they actually managed to get a meeting with Gorbachev. And he seemed like a nice enough guy, but I do remember there was like a clip towards the end of it because I guess they told him he was going to be interviewed, but they didn't know the camera was going to be there. They thought it was just going to be like a sit down interview with just two of them and maybe some paper or tape recording or whatever. But then he just Gorbachev on the way out, he says something to the guy. He's like, if you ever bring a fucking camera in here without telling me again, I'll have you fucking killed or something like that. It's just, damn, Gorbachev, you scary. Order 44, strange news from Tokyo. The devil from Showa rises from hell. The doom rises, brother. 100% national, purist, Yokosanki, ultra nationalism. Wow, some spooky music. Oh. Well, that'll do it. Oh, man. So what's up with that, huh? Just a series of, political assassinations and stuff, so this guy gets a coup going? What's the uh-oh? What's the uh-oh? What's going on? What's going on? The Soviet Union was truly a nation of gamers. Yeah, man, don't you know? Like, everybody's seen the picture of the Soviet Union's flag being raised over Berlin. But what you don't know is if you watch the video of that moment, he starts going, "Gamer moment!" while he's waving it. That's people don't talk about that part as much. Execute Order 44. We've got Gamer Japan. It's so dumb, but it's funny. Oh, man. Nothing bad happening in Japan. Don't go outside after 10. No, it'll be 8. Manchuria will look like Disneyland once I'm done. Wow, so this guy's a really epic gamer. Tell me about him, chap. What is this? Showa no Yokai. Political power gain plus 20%. Consumer good factories minus 10%. Stability minus 10%. Wait, hold on. We got another thing here. De-Zionization and demasonization. More like demonetization of this video. But that's why God made the super chat. We have grave oversight on our part, allowing Jews and their Masonic stooges to continue to educate our people. Literature written by Jews and those corrupted by their influence is not only taught, but even read by our wider population. Let's see. For the cause, nothing's too great. So our academic base is going to start hurting because of this. Then we're going to be searching, seek, and destroy. So... We did it. This guy's assassinating somebody. We did it, Reddit. Oh, please. Reddit doesn't have the balls to do mass assassinations. So, as the devil of Showa sits on his throne triumphantly, an entire generation is condemned to eternal damnation, scorched under the infernal flames of the rising sun. So what does that mean? They say the devil is in the details, but for the Empire of Japan, the devil lies in the northwest. Enter Kishi Nobusuke, career bureaucrat. That is scary. Captain of industry, and one of the Empire's most feared men. Abandoning his biological family in favor of the affluent Kishis, Nobusuke is smart and competent, and more importantly, ruthless in his pursuit of power. The man had swung to and fro the ideological spectrum like a pendulum before he made his political mark as a key Manchukuo bureaucrat. To Kishi, Manchukuo was not a nation to be built. It was a land bereft of identity and humanity, with its population of 40 million other 40 million units of raw material at the Empire's disposal. Hold on a sec, we'll get back to that. Search and destroy. Okay, so this is some, like, anti-Zion stuff. Many Aryans are tainted by the shadow forces of Zion. Locate and destroy subversive texts. Conscript able males for purification maps. Seek out anti-high priest evidence. Destroy property of degenerate races. The Arab mind must remain pure. The Great Asian War is gonna be lit now. Bro, oh shit, I forgot that this is gonna take away political power, so we're gonna do that later. Okay, so Manchurians, they're raw material. Millions of these raw materials work and die where they stand underneath the towering smokestacks of Harbin steel complexes. Through it all, Kishi has formed a lasting Byzantine network of corruption and misery in Manchukuo, connecting the Kwantung army, fellow bureaucrats and industrialists. It seems as though Kishi has all a man could desire: wealth, money, obedience, and respect. But Kishi is not yet finished. His ambitions lie in exporting the system he had painstakingly built in Manchukuo to the home islands. Under his auspices shall the empire evolve into a national defense state, a corporatist, brutal, totalitarian... What happened there? Entity that dominates the Asia-Pacific. All will be directed to the services of the Kutai. All will be directed to the service of the state. And there's little stopping Kishi from pulling the strings he needs to seize the reins of power from the weak-willed Yokosankai. Gamer moment! Oh, do we want to upgrade our tanks? Sure, why not? Kishi was in the Tokyo trial for more than 120 war crimes. He was pardoned, and then he was 2 times prime minister in the 50s. That's a big bra moment in history. Wow. Can't say I know too much about 20th century Japanese history post-World War II, other than, like, I know that the U.S. was involved in the creation of a constitution. I know it was pretty much a one-party state. Like, you know, they just always had the majority party. Or I think, what's the term? Like a 1.5 party? What is this? Announced. Okay, we've already seen this, though. That new Russia event we've done before. Like, I think that was just a repeat. Scorch camp time. Yeah. They just I know. Then in the 1970s, you got a lot of cool Japanese music that I like, such as hold on a sec. Such as Yoshiko Sai, who is this amazing singer slash composer, or I should say composer slash singer, maybe. Stockholm Conference failed. Collaboration. The negotiations fell through almost immediately. The American demand for a hotline to Germany was only met with disagreement with active scorn. Uh-oh. Are we going to get a nuclear war, guys? Kind of don't want that to happen. That's not going to be very cash money. Yeah, so like yeah, Yoshiko Sai starts making her stuff in the 70s, and then the 1980s hits, and the economy's booming, and then we get city pop. And long story short, I'm sure it has. Yeah. So basically, the nukes get dropped on Japan, and they lose World War II, and that's why we have the little anime shark girl Guar singing "Right on Time," and everybody feels healed by it. And 2020 wasn't so bad after all. Right on time. That guy's great though. Tetsuro Yamashita. I'm talking about the guy who actually wrote Right on Time. He has this. He has a live album called "It's a Pop." I think it's a live album called "It's a Popping Time" that came out in '78, and he does a cover of an English song. So it's kind of funny. He just did like this 13-minute long song, right? Just way too freaking long for city pop. And then there's a pause, and then he just goes, "Hey there, lonely girl, lonely girl." It's just, oh shoot. Based alert. Jonas, not the first one to turn into the funny. Void says, not only did my own nation get clapped by Germany, the Japanese are making the Imperium of Man hentai edition. Ooh. The Allied submarine war in the Pacific was based. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got another message. I'm working on making a collage of certain YouTube comments. I'm going to put it on my community tab later this week. I think you're going to like that. Okay, I feel like we're slowing down here. What's going on? And how are we ever going to get our stability up? We got to fix the poverty rate. Hyperborea. Did I put Hyperborea in the thing? I thought I put Borea. Is there a typo? No, yeah, I put a B. There's no K. You guys are trying to fuck on me. Excuse me for cursing. So then, I know they're making that TNO thing. What's going to be the canon path for Japan in, like, 1972? Is there one yet? I know things are like a little loose. I've not even heard any sort of a timetable on how that's going to go. Okay, Ancient Lands. Greater Hyperborea drew a long stick, tracing a path from Africa to Europe and Russia. We Aryans are the product of eons. We have existed since time immemorial. Before Abraham walked the earth, when Moses split open the sea and saved his vile race, we were forging civilizations in the north. When the Church of Rome first breathed heresy, we were there in the shadows. And when the hordes of Islam marched across the dunes, we feasted in Asgard with our forefathers. But we never forgot the ancestral land. What they call Levant, Jerusalem, we've always known as the birthplace of Aryanism. It is our legacy to reclaim it, even if we must incite nuclear war, threaten the degenerate Germans and cavalry Italians, pass through the smoldering ruins of Caucasia and the mountains of Turkey. We will reclaim the Holy Land. The brothers jumped up in the room, erupted in applause. Yemelenov shouted, "Hail Purin! We will do the ancestors proud." Goodness. Bet the nukes drop before I unify. Probably, it looks like. Oh, Saddam Hussein will show up in Iraq. He's in there somewhere. Boy, he'd be a little young, wouldn't he? We have no infrastructure refining going on. Okay, this is theoretical development, theoretical development, theoretical development. But to do the advanced phase, is it just theoretical development, or do I do our current stage of development? And it needs to be in every category. Yeah. So how do we do that? Is that are we gonna get more stuff later? Why is the U.S. gray? It's a little gray. It's not as kind of the blue's not just not really popping, not city popping. You know what? I don't know if this is copyrighted, but let's go ahead and listen to it. Hold on. So we've got a gamer moment going on in Japan. I don't know. This is probably copyrighted, but screw it. Oh, I'm healing! So, while we just kill time. Egyptian Revolutionary Command Counselor Nasir. He's so happy. Does somebody want to explain the Italy thing to Wavy Kid 96, or should I do it? Here we go. Oh, we're paused, sorry. Just this song playing while Kishi's men just are gunning down betrayers in Tokyo, or traitors in Tokyo. Okay. Almost done with Land Doctrine. Yeah, I was excited for Nasir. Yeah, he won. Authoritarian socialism. Germany had a good idea of the Mediterranean. We're gonna get all our claims and move on. "34th dictator of Mars." Wow, okay. They're gonna do a dam collapse event so Italy loses manpower. Nice. Just late game. Hearts of Iron 4 work fast if you have a better processor. In theory. Oh, freaking! Did Yemen lose? Oh no, they won. Nice. Get triggered, Saudis. Let's see. Grand plans. Just more talk of killing Germany and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, this is Right on Time. It's a cover being performed by Gwar Gura from Hollow Live. She has such great tone. Yemen gang, unite. Yay! Meanwhile, Bennett's doing submarines or whatever. What a normie.
City Pope side. That is me.
Oh, okay, that was fun. That was fun. Talk about Nasir's smile and some Gwar Gura singing. That's just, yeah, serotonin injected into your veins, baby. Let's get the research speed up. Man, what are we gonna do about the stability? Okay, what's happening? Ah! Okay, autosave, that's all. We're good. There's the UAE here. I think somebody was asking about it. Yeah, they're still an associated state of the Italian Empire, even though they've been democratic for a bit now. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Well, I'm going to keep streaming for at least 15 more minutes. And again, we're going to at least try to get to Under Perrin's Light. Yeah. What is the UK up to these days? Oh, they ended up joining... Oh, so after they brutally destroyed Cornwall, Wales, and Scotland, they have now joined the Organization of Free Nations. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but isn't the Organization of... I mean, wasn't Scotland defended by the United States? Tank your stab. Who needs it? What? Alright. The simplification of CHG is well underway. He's donated 200,000 in Super Chat yen, with 1 million more on its way. No, I've never donated to any of them via the Super Chat. Because I just don't really catch the streams. Wow, Amelia Watson's about to do her second stream of the day. I say that as somebody who's also doing their second stream. It's really unbelievable to me how busy those women are. They work hard. They do work hard. Scotland declared neutrality. Well, I'm sure they had to declare neutrality. They were on the border with Germanic, the German-controlled England. But in reality, obviously, they were a free nation. Yeah, but I like the Hololive ones. You know, I thought I wasn't really going to like Amelia very much because the first clips I ever saw of her was her being a toxic gamer, which was kind of funny, but it was just like, oh, you's a bitch, though. No, but she's really, she's funny. Just like the funny noises she makes and the way she reacts to things. But she's just so peppy. How is Hutting still alive? Well, he got a better haircut. That probably helped. Eisenhower defended Scotland. There's conflicting sources. Oh yeah, he's doing... We got some gamer moments going on down here. So the Burgundians are basically like super Nazism, right? This is just... This is like Hitler's being a little bit of a pussy, so we need to crank it up. The German borders are ugly here. Well, that's why it's called Gross Germanische Reich, because it's gross. It is a little funky looking though. Bohemia and Germany should both be in, or Bohemia and Poland should both be in Germany or none. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Africa. It's like Hans just doing a live stream and going, "Hey everybody, welcome to Conquering Africa Gaming. We got Hans here, and today we're gonna do some pro gamer moves. It's called Camp Equalization. It's gonna be fun for the whole family. Aryan Destiny. Velmir took center stage before the assembled brotherhood. A faint light illuminated his head, upon which was the crown of Perkinus. Are we gonna get a new portrait? I hope so. The ultimate symbol of heavenly power. A line of worshippers had assembled below the podium, carrying sacrificial lambs and sacred objects. The procession began with chanting by an unseen choir, deep voices speaking in forgotten tongues. The worshippers, blonde maidens dressed in white cloth, brought forth their offerings one by one. Velimir drew the sacred hammer of Perun and brought it down upon the head of each sheep until none were left. The chanting grew louder until the Brotherhood itself joined in, singing of ancient glories and the wrath of Belobog, who shall soon descend to the earth and cleanse it of degeneracy. An hour later, the choir had ceased and the last of the worshippers left the room. Velimir then spoke. "Brothers, I am honored to accept the position of High Priest of Hyperborea and all Rus. Destiny lies before us, woven by the Norns of yesteryear, whose moving voices shape history. They have visited me in my sleep and claimed that we are the heirs of the Aryan race. Our future is to the east and west, to reclaim the rest of Russia from the heathen, to liberate the west from the degenerates who style themselves superior. The Brotherhood nodded in approval, dark figures applauding the High Priest, their hearts trembling as they sensed what they were destined to accomplish. But Hyperborea is just the beginning. Perrin wants us to fly southward, towards old Palestine, ruined by the Jews. We must not hesitate in our push into Asia, where the ancient lands are being settled by Eastern filth. And of course the North awaits, once we are finished, for us to ascend to Asgard and take our place alongside Belobog. Hyperborea will encompass all. Yeah. Gorbachev and the ruins of RK should have been a good focus tree. There's a TNO ducks in development. How is that gonna work? How, Raisin? Did you guys call Hutig Raisin Man? Yeah, he does look kind of dry. In fact, I'm gonna go get some lotion so I don't turn into a raisin myself. Okay. True gaming. Yeah, we got a lot of gamer moments going on here. But I don't know what the TNO Ducks is supposed to be, because isn't like the... I haven't played Thousand Week Reich, but I keep hearing about it in relation to the New Order a lot. And it's like supposed to be that the Thousand Week Reich, or whatever it's called, is supposed to be like the quote-unquote real way that like it would... like a more realistic way things would work in a Hitler victory world, and then TNO is the, like, you know, grim, dark, over the top thing. The Brotherhood needs blood, always happy to get more. Okay, why can't we do the Rite of Ascension? It's not letting me do it. Well, we've got more than enough anyway, manpower that is. In fact, I probably should have been this whole time, like, making more of these. Oh, do not have the tanks for that. Okay, but can we do a lot of these infantry? There we go. Can get a whole other army out. Great. This game is kind of dry by 1968. What? No. We're gonna unify Russia. It's gonna be dank. They are two, the sane one, and a Nazi one. What are you talking about? Still can't believe these LARPers took all of Western Russia. Yeah, well, freaking, yeah, no thanks to belief in the chat. You know, thank goodness I didn't have to have the chat believe in me in order to unify Western Russia. It would have never happened. Okay. Perrin's hammer glimmered in the moonlight. He turned from the mangled corpse. Okay, do you know who this was? I haven't seen this man in my life. You lie, disciple of Moses. Okay, basically, okay, so it looks like there's some people who allegedly were trying to sneak into the German-Russian areas. Former agents of Wagner. Some prisoners begged for forgiveness, one pleaded for a fair trial. And a fair trial you shall have, answered Velmer as he brought Perrin's hammer down upon the head of the traitor. The prisoners scrambled only to be caught and held by the guards. Germania is full of degeneracy. There are none worse than those who pretend to be Aryan, proclaimed Velmer. All who associate with the West are traitors, Jewish plotters, heretics, and will be treated as such. The mines will absolve them. So there we go. That's how you get rid of National Socialism. There is an Ostland 12-way civil war. Okay, Ostland is Denmark, right? Are there 12 tiles in Denmark to have a 12-way civil war? Yeah, Germans aren't real gamers. Turning Port Hyperborea. You guys are funny today. I like it. Yeah. Spanish 15-way civil war and 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Caucasus can become a kingdom. Yeah, I think that did happen. Or have they broken off or no? That happened in. I'm pretty sure that I've seen that event where the Caucasus becomes a kingdom, or maybe they already became a kingdom and now they're not one anymore. I don't know. For Ostland, not Denmark. Okay, excuse me, sorry. Clip. Okay, let's clip it, guys. Yeah, Ostland's over here. Okay, yeah. 12-way civil war. Well, my point still stands. There's not very many tiles here. Well, I think Iraq just busted out into its own multi-way civil war. What have we got here? We got Ba'athist Iraq. We've got Kuwait. No, that's the United Arab. We got Ba'athist Iraq, Islamic Republic of Iraq, regular Iraq, the Iraq Republic. Hey, there he is. Yep, definitely looking young. And the Republic of Kurdistan. Turks getting triggered! Tell you, one of these days, when there's one of these mods, like, you know, gives Kurdistan its own focus tree or something, I'm going to, yep, collapses into civil war. I'm going to do, if not a Kurdistan world conquest, at least quite a significant portion of the Middle East and Turkey, just to trigger this one dude who used to be in my live streams years ago, who anytime Kurdistan would pop up in Kaiserreich, he would just get completely fucking triggered. Oh, yeah. Whoopsie, no oil. Yep, where'd the oil go? Well, there's just Saddam Hussein. Yep, there's the oil crisis. Following the breakout of several... Now, this is going to be like an extremely important thing, right? Once, especially it's like a TNO 2 time. But following the breakout of several conflicts in the Middle East and the death of Chairman Enrico Mattei, the stocks of ENI, Italy's most prominent oil company, have fallen immensely. Due to Italy's role as a major player in world trade, the panics have spread in waves across global markets and the price of oil has shot up. Oil has played a critical part in the global conflict between Germany, Japan, and America, being the most valuable resource in transportation and warfare. With the outbreak of conflict and the need for oil becoming immense, the powers of the world once more eye the region of festering conflict with great interest, looking to support whichever factions, nations, or leaders that will allow for economic footholds. It seems that a new battleground has been placed upon the world stage, one which will change the face of Middle Eastern geopolitics forever. Nothing good can come out of this. People do not want words. They want the sound of battle. The battle of destiny. Nasir. Just still big smiles. Oil crisis there. Black gold, red sand. With the recent crash of the ENI oil company, oil prices worldwide are undergoing a period of rapid fluctuation, and the resultant strife throughout the world is threatening to crash the global market as a whole. Regardless of ideology, nationality, or loyalty, economic experts agree worldwide on only one thing. Our only hope for economic survival is to ride out the storm and pray for a miracle. The catch. What is this? Seems to be the issues. We're going to build a preserve. Okay, so we're gunning down Tartars. We're killing subhumans. You know, the huge. You should go back and pause and read that message, though. That was something. Yeah, who needs the economy, though, when you are chosen by the gods? I really wish he did get, like, a crown of Perrin. Let's see what that would look like. Let's see, crown of Perrin. Thunder god. Let's see. You know, maybe give him a helmet of some kind or something with, you know, something like this. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not the one who would have to draw the art for it. Yeah. But Iraq's having an epic gamer moment right now. Could go either way. Place your bets, everybody. Yep, the United Arab States faction has been formed. It's like, guys, what if we just kept the oil? And then next thing you know, nukes are headed towards Alexandria. We got the Syrian Republic under Zlad al-Hariri here, who has also joined it. Now, I think the oil crisis hits everybody, right? It's like the whole friggin' world. Yeah. So, well, did we get hit by it? Ha! truly chosen by God, the oil crisis doesn't affect us. So for those people who do, oh, there goes the Republic of Iraq just beat the Iraq Republic. Splitters! Anyway, with the recent crash of the... Oh, yeah, no. So yeah, let's just review what all this is actually doing. Political power gain is minus 25%. Consumer good factories go up by 25%. Stability is down by 15%. Construction speed's down by 35%. Factory output and dockyard output are down by 10%. Synthetic oil, you're getting 50% less. Trade deal opinion factor is minus 50%. Fuel gain per oil is minus 40%. The annual GDP growth factor is down by 25%. Proportional GDP cost is up 8%. And personal cost modifier is plus 25%. And I think that's hitting several nations. So, like, you know, Germany has it. Yeah, as we can see, the United States of America has it. I'm sure that Japan has it. Yeah. But Hyperborea does not. We have nothing to fear. Let's see. So most people say the Baathists will win. I don't know. I think they look bigger than they are because of the size of their tiles. What's actually in there? The alien Slav! Okay, so the High Priest, Velmer here, he's just saying all law enforcement units can do whatever they want to maintain peace. No one's exempt from the judgment of Perrin. Natives of Russia plot in the darkness in coalition with the Jewish and Messianic conspiracies to overthrow the blessed empire we've revived from the dust of history. All in practice of public education shall return to the settlements. All indigenous units in the military are immediately to be subjected to corporal punishment for failing to meet Aryan standards of proper devotion. Punishment shall include lashing, attacks by dogs, and decimation. To reinforce inferior mentality, all native populations are to be accounted for, and able-bodied members pressed into service and immediately subjugated to above purification. Steel masks and broken minds. So Iran can explode too? Are we waiting for that? There already has an oil crisis there. The Deutsche-Persische Oligarchschaft. Germany gets access to their oil resources. Damn, nice. So this oil is actually Nazi oil, and there's little flags to show it too. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Okay, we've got all our tanks together. Oh, we're nearly out of the freaking... Oh, but yeah, we have the Aryan Slav happening now, so we've slowed down our political power growth rate. Elite-only education. Oh, the Baathists are being supported by Germany. Is that so? Despotism versus conservative democracy versus fascism. How's Sri Lanka doing? Wait, yeah. Ceylon is Sri Lanka, right? Oh, they're a republic right now. Also have their oil crisis. No, Saddam's dead, man. Saddam got. Okay, yeah. So we just need to keep pushing the idea that the Slavs are the real, we're the real gamer Aryans. And so finally, we can do Under Perun's Light. Work towards rebuilding our realm has Hold on. Okay. Work towards rebuilding our realm has exceeded expectation. There have been rough patches, of course. Not all of the Rus people could come to terms with the fact that they are Aryans. The troop... Dang it, this mouse. I need to do something about these cords one day. Okay. They're Aryans, the true inheritors of the world. Many others had to be culled simply because they would never accept our people's history as legitimate. It's a shame, but we have done what we must for our people. The ancient splendor of Hyperborea has not yet been rebuilt. We still have much to do before we can ever rival the wealth and power of our ancestors. Thousands of years of degeneracy must be undone, and many of our cities and towns still need rebuilding. But we must remember that our ancestors had hundreds of years of peace and prosperity to get to where they were. We have done much in a short amount of time. The spirits of our people look upon us with awe, not disgust. And we're going to get an event called A Young Warrior. Yep, they got him. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, they got him. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I remember the hunt for the hunt for Saddam and his kids. I remember my mom was pissed. I was a kid at the time, but when they got Saddam, two of his sons, and they were killed, and I remember the local paper they published. Wait, hold on. A Young Warrior. Let's first read this first. Leon first killed a human at the age of 12. That's where he killed a bully. He slit his throat with father's shaving knife. He gunned down the rest of the unit from the cover of the bushes, never showed fear. Leon killed his father at the age of 16. When the old man tried to take his prized Luger away, the fatal shot was heard by none. From then on, Leon wandered the earth as a soldier without borders, singing fame and hamlets, stealing food and women and ammunition, all the treasures a warlord desires. One day, Leon heard of a trial to purify himself, so he strolled over to the new authorities, whose hands he shook, whose tasks he passed with Aryan accuracy. So Leon became Leon the Slayer, and he led many raids on the enemy, so that by the age of 18, he was a famed warrior in Samara. He wielded a battle axe gifted to him by a priest of Perrin, which he used to decapitate degenerates. When the high priest spoke of Hyperborea, Leon looked back at the past and decided he was of divine descent, helps to explain his success, so he became a warrior of Perrin, chosen by fate to bring ruin upon the other races, which he did with a smile, and began calling himself Krasibor. What is that referencing? Hold on. You know, I was just remembering, today's also the anniversary of the fall of the Soviet Union, because it was on Christmas, you know? Because that's which always makes me think, and I know this is a fictional movie, but that scene in Lord of War, because he's the son of Russian immigrants, but they're having Christmas, and then Nick Cage's character, his son, is taking his first steps, but he's watching the TV, and he's like, the fucking Cold War's over! Oh, shit! Anyway, so Krasibor, only thing I'm finding is that it's like the name of some villages in Poland. Oh no, that's Krasibor. I'm looking for Krasibor. So Krasibor. Yeah, I'm just finding like Polish stuff that's spelled different. I guess it's just a cool name or whatever. Yeah, Turning Point Hyperborea. I like that, Jonas. I like these Turning Point Hyperborea jokes. So, somebody want to freaking explain to me what's going on here? Okay, so we can now do the military intervention in Kazakhstan. Let's create a save file and then try to do that. And then see if we get like a new focus tree or whatever. So we're going to try something. Okay, Russia, hyper intervention attempt. Let's see how this works. Okay, all the Siberias are, excuse me, all the Serbias are still fighting each other out there. So let's move our tanks over here. And we're going to try to do the military intervention. 75 days, we will declare war. Oh, do 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 do. Okay. Advanced development phase. Nice, we could do that now. So then this says it's wrong. It said we have to have everything at 100%. That's theoretical. Oh, it's the current stage. Okay, so they are right. Let's do that then. Increase mercurial procurement. I think this is what we're going to mostly be spending our political power on now moving forward. So we're now in the material procurement phase. So Why would we assemble additional processing facilities? This costs more than the developing mining techniques for less. Active for 270. I think the uranium mines is what we want to do. Oh, we probably have to take these all eventually or something. Let's see. What is this? My oh my says, Dear Jews, you claim to be killed in a mass genocide, but you yourself forget to realize that Hitler himself was a Jewish puppet. Velimir, Turning Point Hyperborea. Nice. Industry's gotten better. Very cool. Very cool. Very gamer. And look, guys, we're up to minus 58% stability in our nation. Amazing. Well, the good news is because we don't have any national focuses to take, we're getting that full extra political PowerPoint every day. Yeah, this war just looks nasty. They're just probably grinding on each other forever. 44 days until we're ready to reveal some intel down here. Oh, whoops. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, actually, I probably should have been preparing for the Kazakhs. Dang it. Oh, well. Try to pop my elbow. Okay. I don't know why we're not able to do the Rite of Ascension again. Even though we kind of had that event earlier. Alright, let's start. No, I want to incentivize. No, let's wait until we can expand the mines. Of course, it's going to cost a fair amount of money, but we're nowhere near to anywhere having to be worrying about debt and stuff like that. So just a couple days more. I don't like that we're kind of slowing down. Gushal, the Finno-Korean Hyper War. Nice reference. Okay, what is going on? It feels like it's going slow. Come on, I want to get to the 35. I think it's going to happen at midnight. The entire area hasn't been integrated with the rest of Russia at all. Yeah, I know. We got a lot of coring to do in our future. Reunify the... Okay, 52 more days to go over there. Alright, let us expand the uranium mines. Oh, some of these are shorter also. That's a thing. Can I be doing more than one of these at a time? Okay, it looks like we can. Alright, good. We're already at 31% for the material procurement. Can't wait for Commonwealth focuses. Going to make the Kaiserreich homecoming look like an absolute joke. So what is the Commonwealth going to entail exactly? Which countries specifically? Is it just Canada, or is there going to be more? You know, we're probably going to stop right before the war begins in Kazakhstan, or when it does begin. That's where we'll just stop it for the day. Okay, we're still working on this. I think the divide mandate's pushing back. Oh, we can do some more research. Finally done with all the land doctrine stuff, so that's cool. Let's improve the strength of our tanks. And are all 24 of these divisions done? See, now we're a little tiny bit short on the anti-tank equipment. But I think that we could just let them out. Okay, so the Commonwealth is going to be Canada, Australia, New Zealand, maybe more. Also, I think South Africa. Okay. The old Anzac nations. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Who is that? Hold on a second, guys. I think I know who this is. I'm just gonna mute my mic. Hey guys, so all right, that was a good friend of mine who's calling, so I'm gonna wrap it up here for today. But we got to where we wanted to do. We finished up the national focus, and so we're gonna be expanding the uranium mines. We are still working on getting the nukes or something, even though we ourselves are a little bit afraid of the nuclear annihilation ending this campaign. But then we're gonna go into Kazakhstan. I don't know if that's gonna trigger all these Serbia areas to get involved, like the stuff that happened with the West Siberian thing. But I think what it's gonna do is gonna make our purple nice and big. We're gonna be touching the Caspian Sea, which is gonna be very, very nice. So. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Maybe by Sunday. Yes, Sunday I'm going to, I think. You all have yourselves a wonderful day. I hope you've had happy holidays. And, yeah, take care. Spike your